Welcome. We are so glad that you have joined us today. We want to just make available to each one of you out there and invite you to come with us that this shofar is letting you know God is still speaking. And we desire more than anything that if you want something brand new that will show a different direction, a different way, a different ear to be bent towards God, come on with us today as we explore the things that are in the Scriptures, the Holy Scriptures of the Bible. And we're going to be talking about a lot of these things, answering questions and finding out exactly what is God speaking. So we're going to have a conversation between myself and Tapani.
And this, of course, is Frank. He's been doing all the talking, shofar blowing thus far. And you'll be hearing a lot more of that in the future. So it's Frank and Tapani and God having a good time. What do you say, Frank?
So don't be so surprised if you find us talking about things that you've had questions about. Because there's a lot of people out there, Tapani, that are searching for answers.
That's right.
And they are looking for direction for their life.
And you know, Frank, it's not a bad place to be spiritually, to be looking for answers. Even if you don't get them right away, even if you spend a lifetime looking for an answer to some questions, it's not a bad place to be, because it's that walk towards the truth, towards God, that He desires. He plants the questions into your heart so that you could draw closer to Him.
So God is not turning away from the questions we have.
Quite the contrary. His desire is for us to have them. And the way He answers the questions, I think, is absolutely brilliant. And of course, it's brilliant that it's God. He answers the questions in a way that it leads to more questions. And those answers will lead to yet more questions. And that's how He's getting that little spiritual baby, which is us, to start crawling towards Him, and then wobbling towards Him, and then toddling towards Him, and eventually walking towards Him. With more answers to more questions, to more answers to more questions.
Well, that's exciting, and we want to invite all of you out there to join us in this adventure, to join us in this journey, because Tapani and I, we've been walking together for quite a few days and weeks and months. And we would like to enlarge the family of God. We want everybody to come and join us on this walk.
That's right. And when you're saying to join us, you're not suggesting that people join a specific synagogue or church or denomination, are you? You're saying that they could come into a knowledge of God and walk with His Spirit, and that we have a unity in the pursuit of the truth that the Bible allows us to carry forth and experience.
So, we're not going to have any structure in the sense of trying to make you to have a feeling that we're going to put you into a box or a program.
The only box that we have is the Scriptures, the Bible, the Tanakh. That will be our confines. And as God helps us, we won't come out of that box to deviate, and we won't take things from the outside and bring them in.
Well, I can tell you, Tapani, that so many of those who are listening are stuck in a rut. They're stuck in a place that they can't see outside of it. And if that's you today, we want to encourage you and to help you to see that God has a path for you to walk on with us.
Well, let's even take it a step further into this little picture that I had in my mind while you were talking. So many people, how do they pray? Heads bowed, eyes closed. What does David say in the Psalms, in the Tehillim? That I lift mine eyes to the hills. It's a looking up. If you're stuck in a rut, do not keep looking down at that rut. Don't pray towards that rut. You lift your eyes to the hills from whence cometh your help.
So that would be the first little jewel that we want to give to those who are listening.
Right.
That no longer are we going to look at our situation or what's going on, but we are going to change our posture. And all that it takes, Tapani, is to what? To look up.
That's right.